because it's go time for a great night. We are live at Backspin.
Keep
we
singing.
just sort of moved in without permission. It was great.
Continue.
I am late.
Don't stop.
Stop the hate.
Okay.
Oh, I was just going to start hating. Hey, guys, it's time for a great night. I'm Brian Brushwood, joined as always by the inimitable co-host, Justin Robert Young.
Yes.
And we have a very special guest, the lead bassist of Almost a Girl
There's
Band.
not second basis.
Oh,
No,
not
yeah.
anymore.
Congrats on
They
the
got
promotion.
scared.
Congrats.
They're like,
Yeah.
get
Finally
out
got
here,
called
man.
up to
I
the first
scared them
string.
off. I hissed at them. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, no, we're here for the album release party for Almost a Girl Band's debut and final album.
Yes. Find us at our Instagram, Almost a Girl Band. We're doing a release party show at Stubbs Barbecue on August 1st, and it's going to be freaking awesome.
New album out on the same day, right?
We're probably going to do like a quiet release, and then that's when it's already out, and then we're like dancing and partying.
All right.
Thing.
Okay. Josie,
All right,
Jesus
yeah,
fucking
all right,
Christ.
look, we're going to
Okay.
talk to you about the
Yeah,
biz.
all right.
This is time for a
No,
big lesson.
no.
Listen,
Yes.
listen to your uncle.
It's out on August 1st.
Right.
And then if it comes out early and people are like, oh my God, I listened to it early, that's a bonus. But you
Okay.
want to anchor that it's on August 1st. That's and what's the album called?
We're going to call it Needle and Thread, so that'll be fun.
Needle and Thread out
You didn't
August
even-
1st.
You didn't even wear your own shirt. You made an amazing shirt
'Cause that's
design.
dorky.
I know.
You
I'm
can
saying
find
that.
it at our
Look,
merch
I'm
table. Booyah!
Yeah, dog.
I created the design. I also
It's
made
great.
the album cover. Boom, boom. # artist and bassist. That's what I do. I
Yeah.
write. I draw.
First string artist, too.
First
Yeah.
string. Yeah.
Yeah.
It scared away the second.
Yes. There's no other
First
artist.
chair
that exists.
artists for the band.
Yes. Yes. This is all true.
So that's very exciting. Is this your first album that you are releasing?
This is our first album. We don't have any other music out
Yeah.
yet. Yeah. So that's very exciting because we won Battle of the Bands and we got a recording session out of it. And then we recorded. And then we were like, we can release this recording because
Yeah.
that's what you do with recordings.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. But it took way
Bold
longer.
move. A lot of people make recordings, don't release them.
Don't release him.
It's true.
Not you guys.
Yeah. There's no other people that have released recordings before. We're the first album.
How many years have you guys been doing gigs now?
Oh, dear. Include.
Vietnam, 1971.
Is your question how long I've been in performing or how long Almost a Girl Band has been performing itself?
Yes, either one.
I've been performing since I was 8 with other 8-year-olds on a stage.
Yeah.
And then that was
So half your life, most of your conscious life, you've been on stage rocking.
probably
That's not even an
way
exaggeration.
even more because you'd take little videos and then post them to YouTube and I'd be like, I'm a baby, I don't know what YouTube is. So
You're like, I don't know how to assert my
That
rights.
shit was
exactly.
that
You'd be
shit
like,
was
I'm
real
gonna make
too.
so
yeah.
much money off of this. Yeah.
Yep. Welcome to we're showbiz, folks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I've been performing since I was like 8, but then Almost a Girl Band, we've been sifting through members for a while at the beginning, but we were still Almost a Girl
Sifting
Band
through members
because people would leave.
no,
and
I
then
like
we'd-
that though.
Yeah. And so
Did you have to kick anyone out?
No.
Drug problems.
Yes, actually.
Attitude issues.
We didn't kick them out, but they all did have
Gotcha.
problems.
Yeah,
No, we had when Connor, our drummer, joined, then he was the first boy, and then we were like, we're Almost a Girl Band. Say that again.
Yeah.
And then that's how we got the name. And then that's when Almost a Girl Band was Almost a Girl Band. So that was maybe freshman year, I guess, or maybe more, 4 years. But then we've been performing as it's been Magnolia, Quinn, me, and Connor for 2 years. And that's the official.
But that's like an eternity for you guys, in high school, right? That's
Yes.
that's the longest thing that's ever existed.
I mean, that's when I'm the most conscious is right now.
Yeah.
I hope.
That's true.
I hope
You're
I'm
also
not the most
more
conscious when I'm
conscious,
born.
Dude, that's deep.
Eventually, you'll be.
I'm the most conscious I've ever been right now.
Right now, I'm the most conscious I have ever been.
Stick
So,
around will make you self-conscious.
okay, yeah. I like this.
Oh, doggone it. I was waiting for an in and now I lost it. It'll come back. That's all right.
Okay.
Well, there we go. Needle and Thread out on August 1st.
Mm-hmm.
That's this Friday. If you are local to Austin, then come on out to Stubbs Barbecue.
Yep.
Hey, what's this business
see the kids play.
with a band member from the Tonight Show digging on your art?
Ask Connor's dad, because he was like, he just came here and then said that like some guy he recognized, he started talking about Almost a Girl Band, and then he was like, oh yeah, also he mentioned Almost a Girl Band to this musician or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the musician was like, oh yeah, you guys are playing at Stubbs.
In the Roots. Musician is in the Roots, the resident band of the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Is in Austin, is talking to the drummer's dad, mentions Almost a Girl Band member from the Roots says, yeah, you guys have a new album. I saw your poster. You're at Stubbs, right? Real thing that happened.
Awesome.
Look at that.
Josie made that
Look at
poster.
Safe to say. Yeah, I also made the poster because I'm first chair artist.
First chair artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, very, very exciting. What's your favorite song on the album?
Good question. Okay.
Yeah, we hit hard here.
Okay.
Cross
So, Losing Track sounds really good on stage. I don't know how different it is on recording, because you know how songs sound different on recordings.
Sure.
And
all right, I'm gonna pause you here. So here's what you want to do, because you're selling the album.
Right. It sounds really even better on the album, guys.
You gotta like explain it to them how they'll experience it.
Right.
So it's like there's a song that will make you blank.
Okay, there's a song. Every song will make you cry.
Oh.
And then you'll just never recover, and you'll fall into a pit of despair.
All right. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but I feel like my favorite song right now, Call Me Crazy, but it's the one that's not going to be on the album. We have an extra original that's not going to be on the album.
Jesus Christ, we need to take you to fucking selling school.
To selling school?
But that's just because I like
that.
every song that's new. And I feel like my favorite on the album is Driver's Ed, maybe.
Driver's Ed.
Driver's
That's
Ed.
a great. Okay.
Driver's Ed.
And
Driver's Ed.
Driver's Ed sounds like what? Like what kind of music where people were
It's
into
blank
other
meets
bands?
blank.
Yeah.
I don't know. Come to the show, listen to the song.
It's The Mummy. If the Beastie Boys did The Mummy, it would be...
I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain music. I'm no magician. I'm no musician. I'm no musician.
Have you seen that clip? I think it's like Bobby Altorf is the lady that's doing it, but she's interviewing this rapper, and she's like, so you're a musician, and she's like, the fuck you mean musician? Like, the fuck you mean musician? Like, I ain't no musician. Like, I don't do tricks. And she's like, I think you think I'm saying magician. No, like I ain't no musician. That's amazing.
So funny. Yes, exactly. So,
All right,
Yeah.
so there we go. Driver's Ed, favorite song. Album is out this Friday.
yes, this Friday, and it's going to be super
Great.
awesome. Yeah.
Brian, you just came back from what I'm counting now is 17 years at a conference.
Yeah, geez.
You went to a monastery.
A bit long. It was a
Yeah.
bit long. I went to the National Speakers Association National Conference, and it was long enough. I think it was on purpose that they do it this way, but it was long enough that what was the tagline on MTV's The Real World, where it's like, where they stopped being
polite and
they
start getting real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People started to get real, and you started to it was long enough to.
Was it a conference where they didn't tell you when it ended? It ended when the organizers decided.
There is like a Zeno's paradox of like the arrow keeps going halfway farther to yet another inner party where there's always a bigger tent next down the road. But it was like there's 3 or 4 people that I'm like, meeting these people was alone worth the investment of, I believe, the entirety of the time since I saw you. I saw you, and a few hours later I got on a plane, and I just landed a few hours ago.
Yep.
By the way, we're doing this on Wednesday night, not Tuesday night.
We are,
Different night.
yeah. For the archivist, please note this was not on a Tuesday night. This was on a Wednesday. It's yeah, I don't know if I like the energy of a Wednesday. Tuesday's like
well,
in
you
the
know
pocket.
what they say about Wednesdays.
What do they say?
You know, like I feel like
You
already
know?
You know, like come on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that Wednesdays are like, you know.
Right.
They're just kind of-
Wednesdays are for humping. That's why they call it hump day.
You guys could have gone with like the Mean Girls route, like you wear pink or something, but instead it's just you went with magician.
Went with Campbell.
Yep.
I went all musician on you.
You went all musician. Exactly.
But how was Arizona? How does Arizona compare to Texas in the summer?
I'll tell you what.
The last time we were in Arizona together, we were recording for World's Greatest Con.
That's right. I was thinking about that when
And I remember
was in the
it
hotel.
being, we came right from Vegas to Arizona.
Can we capture that moment? Because that was a pins and needles electric moment, because we knew when we did our interview with Banachek, we're like, well, we got part of something here.
Yeah.
And then we had yet to have met Mike Edwards. And
We knew that he was the more particular of the two. We knew
Yes.
that we could do 17 interviews with Banachek. We could just keep showing up to Banachek's house and he would just keep talking to us.
But this was a one and done
Mike,
coupon.
Mike, we didn't have the same relationship with at that time. Now we do, but
yeah. And so we kind of go in like, well, here we go. We'll either get some or not, because we were breaking form on present tense stories with live interviews with actual characters and stuff. And man, that night afterwards, I just remember just my eyes rolling back and my jaw not being able to close at like between the two parts. We were starting to stitch together the whole story as we were able to see it. I thought about that a lot while I was out there in Phoenix.
what I remember is trying to just catalog the story that we had heard from Banachek, because I wanted to make sure that I got questions to make sure that we asked Mike to like connect the two of them. And so to do that, I did what I often do when I'm on the road, which is like smoke a cigar and drink outside. And it was fucking midnight
yeah.
in Arizona, and it was over 100 degrees
Oh my God.
outside. That's what I remember the most about Phoenix, Arizona when we were there, was like listening to the podcast, and I'm like smoking a cigar and drinking. I'm like, this is fucking really hot.
Yeah, it was cooler in Phoenix last night than it is right here. Right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it is desert.
Again,
like, so it's
the
like
dry heat thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was not like that night. But so yeah, so it was okay.
Yeah, it was fascinating. Okay, so first of all, this is interesting. I tried to Brian Brushman my way and through the whole hotel scene.
Ah, yes, this is a big hanging mystery, because you whenever you mentioned that you were going to this conference, the first thing you said is like, I don't have a hotel. Just so everybody knows, I don't have a hotel. I'm gonna figure out how to get this hotel because I'm Brian Brushwood. I'm gonna do it.
I selected surprise me with the car, and I made no plans with the hotel.
Yep.
And all I knew is I was blocking off this time, and I had no particular affinity for any of the stage stuff, because that to me is other people's products. Well, like I want to watch it so I know what they're doing, but I'm not there to watch a show. I'm there to
Okay,
be
I
a
don't care about the
show.
conference itself. I want to know what you happened with the hotel.
First of all,
Okay.
it was an electric Mercedes-Benz.
Okay.
It was great. Did you know that they have fucking mouses on cars now?
No.
Like,
Don't talk to me. Don't
no,
even.
okay.
Well, I don't care.
Are you a mouse aficionado?
I just hate new cars. All of them. They're all just. I bring back buttons. Bring back, sweely wheels. I just can't with
Sweely wheels.
Okay.
sweely wheels.
I'm talking full on. There's a screen and a cursor, and you're mousing around typing on a screen while driving.
God. Oh
While
my
driving.
God. There's and it's significantly more dangerous. Like more of
Oh,
those cars
Jesus.
get in crashes all the time.
I don't know.
Okay,
Nowadays they're doing more of the driving, so it's. But I think that's
Okay,
the
so you
trade-off.
got a dope car.
Yeah, dope
you
car.
got a hot
dope
car.
Pulled up to the convention stuff. Now, here's the thing: is conventions like they always charge a gazillion dollars, like $500. It was $500 a night on Saturday, but the Friday where I came in, like that's the early night, so they hadn't sold out, so it was only $120 to be at, and that was a king suite at the convention.
All right.
$120. And then after that, woke up the next day, got up at 5:45. We already talked about like number one convention hack. If you are going to Dragon Con and you want to see famous stars, be up at 5:30 in the morning, go to the gym. If you want to go and network with people, be up at 5:30 and go to the gym.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those, no amount of knowing people or words is going to get you the level of access. Because whoever it is you want to meet, guess what? They're up at 5:30 and at the gym.
Yeah.
And so...
Alpha Talk.
Exactly.
Right.
Welcome to Alpha Talk from a newly polo-wearing Brian Brushwood. So I do that, and then it's like, okay, let me move my crap to a different room. And so I just opened up a hotel tonight, and there's another luxury resort that's, I think, 6 miles away.
Okay.
8-minute drive. Suspiciously cheap. The same night that this place, the main one was the Westin was $500 a night. This one, $80.
Oh, that's suspicious.
Suspicious. Too low. Hop in the car.
You're like, I hope this shit is under construction because if it's not, it's Saw.
Spoiler alert, it was under construction.
Party people! There's no pool, but the rooms are the same.
Okay.
I mean, no. It had construction, big old sign that says, "Pardon our appearance." Not
our
"Oh,
dust."
tee-hee, do we
Yeah.
have some dust? Like, we look like hot dog shit.
Yeah.
Whoops. And then it says, "BT Dubs. There will be construction people outside your window at all times. Consider closing the drapes and leaving them closed at all times."
Oh
Unless
my
you've got
gosh.
a very specific
Music
fetish.
to my eyes. It was. I immediately opened up the app and I was like, extend my stay of the remainder. And so
Yeah.
I had a full size refrigerator, a full size kitchen. I went to I guess it was Safeway. I went to Safeway and just like, what do I like to eat for a week? Boom, and got it all. It was awesome.
Damn.
Yeah,
So you nailed it.
yeah. I lucked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Are
terrible
you
story.
still rolling the dice on Dragon Con, or have you figured out the hotel?
I'm sorry. There's static on this live stream.
Right.
I'm sorry. Before I take on that quest, I have to figure out how I'm going to get to Las Vegas next week.
Oh yeah.
I may. I'm going to check prices on flights, but I might just drive out to Vegas.
That's. Buh.
Because if we're selling product, there's a trade. Actually, you know what? I'm listening to my voice right now, and I'm remembering how far Vegas is. Never mind. Forget I
It's
said
fucking so long.
that. It's
How many hours?
it's like 6 hours past conceivable.
That's to like South Padre.
Okay, but no, it becomes 2.5 days.
But
and
you don't
2.5
have me
days each way
rapping
is
back
insane.
and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't have me going like,
I know.
shake
If
him
you
up,
were
shake him up, shake him. You know, like.
No, how else do you go?
Yeah.
You know, just the rest
Shake
of the
'em in a
words. And
Circle it,
there- I don't
Josie's,
really-
and watch me
it's-
break them with a 7.
Josie's?
7-11.
Yeah.
7-11. 7 even back. No, little Joe.
Exactly.
Josie had flow. It was intimidating.
Yes, I am.
Do you know
born a
the
rapper.
lyrics to "Today Is a Good Day"?
Yes.
Oh.
I only know it because I actually only figured out about that song because in The Last of Us.
Figured it out.
When
You figured it out. The song.
who cares? Okay, Josie stuttered. Okay.
No. I like.
Make fun
I
of
like-
Josie.
No, I like figured it out because it positions you as the
I
mastermind.
learned about the song because there's a part in The Last of Us where like one of the characters is listening to it and you hear it on the stereo and I was like, okay, and then I looked it up and it's a good song.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
But
because I made it. You know, I made every song.
yeah.
This was
Yeah.
lore we set up at the
Yeah,
table.
this
Friends,
is-
look it up in your almanacs at home.
Yeah.
Please open your DCTVpedias to the book of Josie, bullet
Yeah.
point 7.
Yeah.
And lo, Josie did watch all of the media. Oh, speaking of Sermons on the Mounts, you watch that South Park?
You haven't talked about
I've
that yet?
seen the clips of it. I have not watched all of it.
I watched the whole thing last night. It's a sloppier episode. It looks like an episode where they mostly threw it together but they mainly just wanted to loudly throw out commentary and
More of a blog post than an episode.
Exactly. It definitely ends with
I've seen that part.
with Trey Parker and Matt Stone saying goodbye, I love you, goodbye. This is the end. And so I don't know how.
I mean, they just secured a $1.5 billion bag.
It does.
So.
It does kind of take the teeth out of it with that happening.
Although for them, they're like, no, please fire us. Like, please make us not work for $1.5 billion.
Yeah.
Although I bet you the bulk of that money is just in the rights for them to stream old episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It was bonkers.
Shit, we were talking about something else.
We were talking about Phoenix being hot and
Vegas,
shit.
Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can't drive to Vegas.
No,
that's
you're right.
crazy.
You're right. That was a fleeting thought.
Because also, I don't even know if it's cheaper.
That's the other thing that kills it is not knowing that.
Is that it's like because.
Oh, you know what? Here's something we could talk about: is the fucking universe trying to prevent me? Okay, all right.
Here we go.
Let's talk.
Lock in.
Let's talk. Car
Lock
shit.
in.
Let's talk about some car shit.
Car
Okay.
shit.
Okay, first of all, I went.
Josie, you're down with some car shit, right?
Yeah, I love that stuff. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I
Let's
know all
talk about
it.
some car
Yeah,
shit.
All right.
Welcome to car shit.
Right, Jeeps exist and there's other
You're
ones.
tired of thinking about car things.
We're talking
now
about
we're talking about car shit.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go, bro. What's up with some car shit?
All right. Not my fault
Uh-huh.
that
Yeah.
the only block of 5 seats was in the front row for Fantastic Four. But we went and saw Fantastic Four. It was great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Then we come out
Okay.
in the Jeep.
Yeah. Now we're talking about car
shit.
Before it wasn't anything to do with a
But
car.
now we're back to car
I was
shit.
wondering if there was a car in the movie, but now I know it's not.
Now we
that.
know what we're
The
talking
story
about.
is about being in the car.
That's correct. Yeah. All right. So 5 of us, the entire family, ride in the Jeep back. We keep the Jeep riding. Little thing, you do the easy access handle. The car tilts, the driver's seat tilts forward, slides forward. Everyone hops out. Hey, good time. High five. Good movie. I'm just gonna run over to HQ, grab some stuff, and then go home because I gotta get up early the next day to go to Phoenix for this big old conference, right? Well, that's weird. This chair won't go back from the steering wheel. It's just kind of leaned up. No human can fit in here. Okay.
Except a gnome.
Yep. All right.
But they aren't really humans, are they?
David the Gnome.
You know what?
David the
Except
Gnome.
I forgot about David the Gnome.
Yeah.
We're talking about car shit.
And by the
you
way,
don't even know the gnome.
Never forget about David the Gnome. If you're talking
That's
about
me.
some car shit.
Yes.
All right. So this Jeep seat forward. I
Gnome faux pas.
Ain't no gnomes driving this thing. The seat's stuck forward. All I want to do, I got maybe 30, 45 minutes of to-dos, and then I'm going to bed early because, again, got an early flight the next day.
Yeah.
But this thing will go. And so I'm like, Bonnie, I think this car's messed up. And so a GPT later, a search later, a YouTube video later. There's a little part that on Jeeps, it's a little plastic thing this big that when it breaks wedges your thing forward and it covered under warranty. It's a $2.98 part,
But you got to bring it into a place to do a thing,
right? And now it's
and
after
you do
hours.
not have time for that.
Exactly. And I say to Bonnie, like, oh,
This
damn.
is the front seat.
This is the
front
driver's
driver's
seat.
seat. Oh,
The
so you're
driver's
fucked.
seat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
So,
otherwise, you're sitting on top of it like you're some kind of Dr. Seuss character.
exactly. I mean, that'd
Or
be great.
gnome.
Or a gnome, bro.
Or a
and
gnome.
so now I'm thinking like, well, you know what? It's just a little piece. I'm betting that you can get a finger up and then like manually click a thing. I don't care if the latch works. So yeah, like 2 hours later, still isn't working.
So you're doubling down.
You know what? Well, no, I've already called AAA and I explained the problem because at first I was like, key locked or can't get into the car.
Yeah.
That's essentially it. And they're like, yep, we'll send somebody out. And then they call and I explained it. They're like, oh yeah, we don't do that. And I'm like, we'd have to tow it. I'm like, fine. And then they, AAA, an hour doing this lap. And then finally 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning, they're all like, yeah, there's just no one in the area. After 3.5 hours of telling me they're going to send someone out.
Damn.
And then also, we can't, we need to tow the car over to the mechanic.
AAA.
Because the mechanic.
Always an asshole.
All right, but we have to go to where the mechanic is, because that's where Bonnie's car is, where she's locked the keys to the third car.
That is some grade A car shit.
So the,
Oh my gosh.
And so, yes. All right, so it's a grade A car shit.
Yeah.
So we've got one car that's busted at the mechanic out of operation, and locked in it is a key to the other car that's in our front yard. And then meanwhile, there's that Jeep with a locked over seat that I can't get in. We have no cars.
No cars.
We have to call an Uber.
Yeah.
To come out, who takes us to the mechanic. And then the mechanic body hops in, like, there's the key. And then we come back, and then I'm like, do you want to help me? Do you want to help me try to get this seat back? And the guy's like, yeah, I'm done for the night. And so this rando dude shouts out to the coolest guy on the planet. Yeah, he clocks out, and the two of us are. He hands me his phone, and we're like, okay, now wiggle it up and down, and we're taking movies of the underside of the car, because we both understand that all we need is to figure out what thing needs to get pulled, so this can reset. 2 in the morning. We burned 6 hours after Fantastic Four. That, my friend, was some.
Fantastic Six. Oh, car shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
That was some
gosh.
shit.
Damn.
That was some car shit, man.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And how much was
I
it
would
to
have
get it
tapped
fixed?
out on that way earlier.
To get it fixed, $500. $500
A body,
for
What?
a $2.98 part, because it took them 5 hours, and turns out that mechanics charge hourly. And
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what the part was. What matters was the expertise.
The amount of time that they were like, well,
Yep.
Maybe it would
waiting
be
for
less
the
if you
part.
sent them the movies that you took.
You know what? It could have. But then I'd spend actually, or
Dude,
they would
I
just
could be a
bill me for the
mechanic.
therapy hours. They'd be all like, "Sounds like you had a rough day. You want to keep going? I can. Why don't we?
And how does
schedule
that make
next
you
Tuesday?"
feel?
How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
Bro, that sucks, man. Car stuff is so frustrating because they have dominion over us.
They do.
Like we've submitted to them as the arbiters of our lives, and if we don't treat them correctly, they spite us. I don't like that. I like being able to, just demand that they do things, and then they do, and instead they really they bite back. Why aren't they more docile? Why aren't they more submissive?
The
We're
cars
still talking
own
about
us.
Cars,
right?
yeah,
I was
cars,
gonna say,
yeah.
It sounds like you're talking about training some spiritual animal.
Yeah. I mean, like, we're in a car culture.
True.
Like, people name their cars. They have, like,
True.
a lot of personal feelings. We have tens of thousands of dollars often
The cars
invested
are more
in them.
human than us.
Yeah, and when you think about it, and a
Yeah.
lot more fucking bitchy.
They're a lot more temperamental.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Fucking maybe we need to move on to planes.
Yeah.
Why don't we get into
Yeah,
plane
that's better
culture?
for the environment.
Yeah.
Or we're like public
Oh my
transportation.
God, with the
there
fucking
it is. There it is.
Oh, here's with the
This
woke
goes-
stuff,
this goes-
guys.
oh
Maybe,
my God.
guys,
God,
No, let 'em have it. Let 'em have
make
it.
some walkable cities. Maybe.
No.
Maybe
Maybe a trebuchet made of granola.
Yes.
maybe
That's
a
some car shit.
maybe a people mover made of fucking sandpaper.
Exactly. Let's go back to horses.
No, they were even worse.
Nah.
They
They're just guys living
they
in a
fucking
world.
fell over and died and shit like that.
Yo, where's that mosquito spray at? That's some skeeter shit. You know they're rough
Like
and tumble
I'm not
when
saying
they're-
it has
they're
to like
biting through
have a
your
lot of
socks.
like emissions. Like we could just shoot each other out of cannons.
Oh, okay. We
yeah.
could just shoot each other. I thought you were proposing the end of the world.
No, like a mass suicide pact.
Yeah, I
Like
thought you
we
say,
all
why
like
don't we all
assign
just
somebody
shoot
else
each other?
like a person to
imagine
shoot and then we all
like,
shot
okay,
each other?
guys,
No.
On 3. 1, 2, Pakistan. Hold on. Wait, what? Is it on 3 or 1, 2, 3 and then? Or also, I don't think Doug's gonna do it. I think he's faking it.
I think he's lying.
No, that'd be great though if we had horses. Then we could talk about horse shit.
Shit.
That was what podcasts used to be.
Okay, you know what I've been called twice on Marvel Rivals?
Twice?
I'm not very good at Marvel Rivals, okay? Sue me. At least I'm not as good as everyone else because I have a life.
Careful in this economy.
And everybody, like, okay, I don't check chat ever because I know that people are mean, especially on ranked stuff. But when I was like, the only reason I know that people are being mean is if my friend who I'm playing with goes, people are being mean, people are being mean. And I'm like, wait. And then I look over. It's like someone saying, don't look. And then I look, you know? And so I look and someone said, the end of the game, and she's like, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. I'm like, what? And I look, it says dog shit squirrel in the corner. I'm Squirrel Girl. Sue me,
Yeah.
okay?
You know what? Maybe he just saw a dog
shit.
Yeah. And he saw
Right.
And
a
he was
Okay, well,
squirrel.
really
then
excited
explain
about
the
it.
And he
later
just
one.
happened to be at a keyboard, and because that's what humans do on the internet, apparently, is just
They-
LLM some words together, and then they're all like, "I can word."
Well, then it's also, there was another one that was shit squirrel, and I'm like, all right. So I moved on from just dog shit to entirely shit as a genre.
Yeah.
You know?
Hold on, no, dog shit is worse than shit.
Well, but shit could be described on like all of it.
Brevity's in the soul of wit.
Yeah, but like shit could be like if you told me you won $1 million, I could go like shit, and that'd be great. But if
That's
you won $1
true,
million, it's pretty unambiguous if I go dog shit.
Yeah.
Clearly you did a bad.
If you were a jive talking character in an 80s movie and you wanted to laud on a character named Squirrel, they would go shit squirrel.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
Or if you were like, if you made a particularly intimidating kill, they'd be all like, shit, squirrel?
yes.
And by the way, all races. If it
Most
sounds
of-
like any
yeah,
one race,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
doing. No.
Yeah.
And it's like they misspell it too, so you know that they're rushing to be mean to me. Like they know I'm about to leave to the next round, so they're like, I have to write this as
Just
fast
get
as
this
possible.
in, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right before, and I'm like the enemy team. I'm like, I failed. That's good for you. I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe it's just how it is.
I was told that the whole reason why you were here was to talk about YouTube people.
YouTube people. You know what? Yeah, I was talking to you about how like people have this extreme need to say what they think, and it's like, especially on TikTok, it's hard to be on anything because I like look at TikTok and then it's someone being like, you know, I just don't agree with this. And it's like, you can just scroll, you know, it's very possible. And one of the examples that I was bringing up was like, when I was helping you out with COVID stuff and just being on the channel or whatever, I like sometimes I check
You
comments.
created content that was on Disney Plus.
Yeah. That so content
Creating
that's on Disney.
sellable content that was distributed
When I was
internationally.
helping you out, you know, with your little project.
yeah.
You know, who knows? It's like, sweetie, you're on Disney Plus. They're like, oh, good for you, Dad. Maybe it'll turn into something.
Yeah.
But I was talking to my friend, and he was like really laughing because he was like scrolling through the comments, and it's just there are so many 40-year-old men with wives and children who have the need to comment on my appearance, and it's crazy because I'm like, who is this for? You know, because I saw one
This is which appearance?
Like
when you were on Disney, when you were on
when I was on
Monorail,
YouTube.
or on
On
Scam School.
Scam
Scam Nation.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, okay, 7th grade, I'm finally being like, all right, I'm going to start dressing more
Trying on
emo.
stuff, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I'm trying on stuff, and it's 2020, so I'm not going outside, so I'm really trying on stuff.
Oh, so like in between, because you started just with the blonde hair, and then you started dressing differently
yes,
in
I'm
the middle
changing,
of it. Yeah.
exactly.
Got you.
And so, like, there's this one comment that's like, I like the hair, but I just can't get behind the lipstick.
Oh, yes. Which is
You
like,
have a wife and kids. Leave me alone, dude. Like,
what, that's the uncanny valley confusing one where it's just like, who is this comment for? Because it's clearly not for Josie, or maybe it is.
No, it is for Josie.
like,
Yeah, I mean, well, but also people on the internet aren't real. to the people that are watching the internet.
Exactly, yeah.
And so it's like, you're not a real human. You're a character on a television show. And so they're like, hey, like costume director, like, I like the hair, but come on, we can all agree that the lipstick's too much. And they don't know that it's like a young girl making these decisions for herself and not being that sure of themselves. Like,
exactly.
You know, herself.
I'm still figuring it out, you know?
So, but yeah, somewhere between television character and parasocial relationship lies that comment. But I would submit that comment is not made as maliciously as we would want to read it.
Yeah.
Like, it is made.
Well, we could know that in our upstairs body parts, but
Oh, sure, yeah.
but our punching hands are too busy
Oh,
murdering
no,
them.
yeah. I think there was
Yeah. I guess I'll have to just find that guy.
there was a time where Brian and I did a bit, and I can't even remember what the actual thing was, but there was like the stakes at the end were like, if I didn't get this right, then people could tweet me that I was a fucking idiot
Oh yeah.
all week, right until the next show.
Yeah.
And
It seemed like a very low stakes
a funny,
bet at the time.
funny thing. I'm
Very
like,
low
oh, like
stakes.
social engagement. Haha, I'll trick them. And then like on day 4, when I wake up and the first thing I see on Twitter is like, hey, fucking idiot.
Yeah, that
I'm
might
like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Because you're right. Like that immediate thing is just like, oh, okay, yeah, you can't intellectualize out of it when you're like thirsty for validation and you're looking in a comment section and it's like, oh, the only comment is a mean thing. I'm not what they want. And they've noted it on
and
the checkbox.
Yeah.
Somehow makes it worse that they mostly the worst ones are the ones where they acknowledge what you were trying for and then tell you that you failed.
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
Oh my gosh.
Those are like just crawl up in a ball and
Oh,
fucking die.
I need to tell you what happened at the thrift store. So I was doing band practice yesterday, and right before me and Mom were going to the thrift store, figure out if there was like anything that I could wear for the show. That's going to be on Friday, August 1st.
Oh, good.
At
So's
So's
good. Bring it
Barbecue.
back. Brought it
Roll
home.
out.
For Almost a Girl Band. But while I was sitting and just, Mom was like in the next CVS over and like figuring stuff out. And so while I was like sifting through the clothes, the people in front of me, they're facing away because they're also sifting through clothes. And they're like, green just doesn't look good on anyone. Green is just so... like it's just too much. And they pick up a bright green shirt, my green, and they go, it's just, I mean, look at this.
Audio listeners,
And
Josie has bright
I have-
neon green hair
Yes.
right now.
And it's just like, I was literally like praying, like, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. And then later on, they're like on the other side of the thrift store or whatever. But it's a tiny
At this point,
thrift
I
store.
would just be hoping that they turn around on the right line. Where it'd just be like, it just looks like shit on it. God,
Awesome! It looks awesome. But later on, I'm like, okay, I'm not the kind of person that very often is like, I hear someone whisper and I'm like, they're talking about me,
Yeah.
you know? But after that conversation I overhear, when they're like sifting through shoes or whatever, and I'm looking at jeans and we're like back to back, and then all of a sudden I hear, whoa, I know they're talking about me. Because
Yeah.
then what the girl
'Cause
goes,
somebody
what?
saw.
What's wrong? Oh my God, they're talking about me, bro. So I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what to say about that. At least they cared enough to whisper.
You should write them a note and hand it to them quietly, and it says, "I saw what you were going for with Mean Girls, but it just wasn't working
it just
for you."
it just really wasn't working.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that
bro.
is like the final level of having like the kind of hair you have or having like a out there outfit is like you have to master the squares. Like
The squares.
the people that are like,
Yes.
oh no, that would not, nothing like that would ever work when you've done it. Like you have to be there and be like, and then let
Worked for
them,
me.
yeah, because the only way out is confidence.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Because
just have to
otherwise,
rock
they're
it.
like you're capitulating, you're agreeing with them.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that can't happen.
Just have to own it. But that was like my first, at least that's the one I can remember of green hair being dissed on, you know, because usually like whenever like another person gives me a compliment, I'm like skipping for the rest of the day. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. So I don't know. People like my green hair. Maybe they're like intimidated by it, so they don't hate on it very often. Exactly.
The yeah, dude. Well, I guess you know that I had green hair for a few years, right?
What? Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Your dad used to be cool. Look at me, I'm your future. You're gonna wear a
I actually
polo
had an
and go to a
interaction.
speakers conference.
I had an interaction from
Wear a polo.
right.
I'll never be like you, Dad. I'll never put a polo on.
Don't make me. Oh my gosh. I had an interaction with someone in my club, and it's like I feel like I don't really get hate comments on my hair, but I have had an interaction where like I was laughing at something, I was smiling, and then she was like, "Wait, smile?" And I'm like frantically checking my teeth. I'm like, because like, no, if you tell me to smile, I think there's something in my teeth.
Yeah, of course.
And then she's like, "Oh no, there's not something in your teeth. It's just your smile." Oh my God, that's
Wait, that
worse
was
than
a
hating.
compliment?
No, it was a hate. It was a hate on my smile.
Wait,
and
who said this?
This was someone in my D&D club, and I was like,
That was like, oh, you have a fucked up smile?
Yeah.
I don't know if I smiled weird or something. Maybe it was a compliment, but it didn't sound like it.
I don't
Certainly,
know. I wouldn't take anything too seriously. Like high school is a fucking like just
Oh,
a
definitely.
twisted metal wreckage where nobody knows what the fuck they're saying.
Yes.
And even if they have a good sense of what they want to say, they have no idea how to fucking say it.
Well, the thing is, I immediately forgot about that until I was like reading my diary, and I was like, "Wait, who the fuck said that to me? Whoa, 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 whoa!" And then I got angry
says
about
here,
it.
Dad.
My dad said.
yeah.
Oh my gosh!
He
But
said polo shirtedly.
oh my gosh! But I'd rather be hated on my hair than my smile. Definitely, I can't change my smile.
Yeah, well, I mean, we paid a lot of money to change your smile.
This is true. I'm actually stuck like this forever, you know? Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's just high school, I guess.
Yeah.
So wait, I thought you had a whole thing on internet commenters. It was just the one internet commenter that back fucking years and years ago.
No, we were starting to speculate about just the different types of like what is going on in people's minds. Like if you ask them, even at the most basic level, like, why are you doing that? What are the lazy bullshit answers they would lie about? Like, would they say like, well, there's some people who are like, well, that's just how I feel. And I'm like, well, then why are you writing it? Like, who is your intended audience? Who do you hope will read this?
I think a lot of people kind of feel like they are the guardians of culture. That like their job is to call bad things, and like that's what they need to do. Like they're the kind of people that if they see a comment thread with like too many nice things, they'll say the bad thing so it's said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there is like that antibody kind of behavior that some people think.
Well, I just don't understand people who comment. I understand making a separate post, but I don't understand making a comment under someone's video that's not directed towards the creator. Because I'm like, that's who's reading it the most. Like that, I mean, like, I guess maybe that's just me.
Well, yeah,
but
no,
like,
if statistically speaking, the most likely person to read it will be the person.
exactly, the creator.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, until a certain level. And that's the weird part. Like, at a certain level, they clearly can't conceive of the creator reading their comment, which is why they're talking as mean as they possibly can.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Yeah.
the other thing is that women's appearance and behavior gets a disproportionate amount of comments on the internet because there's a subsection of dudes that
Yeah.
will comment on it, and every woman will comment on it.
Yes.
Like, so you get a disproportionate side of that, like that, like oh, like you're doing this or you're not doing this, like. That's just a way. I mean, that's just like an offshoot of culture.
And I've noticed that like they hide behind the amount of comments there are, like as if the person stops being able to read after an amount of comments. It's like, no, I've read a book. I can read all these comments, you know? And it's like, they like at the beginning of a video and it's like just got like a couple hundred views or whatever, and it's like got a couple comments, it's like it's all nice, and then people who don't like it scroll because they know everybody will see their comment, but then they hide behind the walls of text. But that creator is still, I mean, like most of TikTok, people are unhealthily obsessed with scrolling through it because TikTok shoves the comment at your face. When you comment on TikTok, the creator gets it as a priority, and you see that over the likes. And it like goes to the top of the page. So that's all you see if you're trying to like clear out your notifications. You immediately see any negative comment that is there. So it's like, no, they don't. You're not hidden by the amount of comments that are there.
Yeah. That's the great thing about talking about politics on TikTok is that mostly people are just yelling about another conversation. So they don't yell at me.
Yeah.
Like they're usually just like they're mad about whatever political issue.
Exactly,
So they'll scream about the political issue. But they'll like not be like, you talked about it bad. Like, or if they do, like it's just implicit. It's like they're just making their own point and they're just saying like oh, like I like no one ever said that.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, cool. Like you're having another larger conversation about things.
Yeah.
But also it's like you have to understand that like the only real conversation about this from a creator's perspective is that they're locked in here with us. Like we're not locked in here with them. So when somebody comes into your fucking page and they make a shitty comment, you can torture them forever.
This is
like
true.
you can just say something fucking like torturous to them. And Brian and I have gone back and forth with this.
Well, I think there's different moves at different stages. It goes from a good way to convert, because at first, like heckler energy is energy that can be diverted into, enthusiastic fandom.
Yeah.
Because they were seen and then they go on a brief transformative journey and now they're your number one fan. But at another level, it's just an infinite bucket that there's not even a hole in a bucket. It's just a donut you're pouring water through of energy forever and ever and ever and ever.
Yeah, unless you hit him with the question mark.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You know that move?
Oh, if someone insults you, like I know people like in real life. If someone insults you, just ask them to repeat themselves, and then they're just they fall back.
Okay. So yeah, the goal is you see how far you could get them continuously investing energy until they realize that your whole game you've been playing is to burn out all of their energy.
Yeah.
So you just literally like fucking, well, I don't know. What's up with the lipstick? Hair's okay, blah, blah, blah. You? Question mark. And then they are going to be like, well, I just thought that blah, 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 the bangs, but also the shade, blah, 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 blah. Question mark.
Right.
Well, when you think about contrasting colors, blah, 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 you just see how long that goes. And now you are putting a coin in their back, and they are doing whatever they're going to do. And that's the power that you actually have, which is the other side of this, is that all commenters assume that they are at the low end. Now,
they all perceive themselves as speaking truth to power.
Yes.
They are all the whistle-blowing can-do. The internet was broken. I fixed it today. I said dumb face.
Exactly. Like, and so
somebody was out there thinking their face wasn't dumb, but I fixed them.
Got
good.
him.
I said dumb face. Another one.
And now it's perfectly fine.
And you know what? Another person said something different from a different video that I had said, so I corrected that person saying something different, saying you're doing it wrong because I saw a different video.
there was
that did
somebody
it a different way.
strutting around thinking they were real and straight. And I won't tell you what I wrote, but I told them the truth.
Yes. Oh my God. And also, like, it's so.
Can we make that like the new meta game where it's just like if you really want to screw someone up, just comment saying real and straight. Real and straight. And they're like, why are you saying that? Oh, because it's so real.
You're
It's
so real
straight.
and so straight.
Yeah. And I know there's like, when you comment, you're only interacting with the post. You're gonna get more of that to feed your negativity,
That is
so you
the
can
thing.
keep commenting more.
Like people go where the energy be at. That was there's this whole thing called the nurtured heart approach, raising kids, where it's like something. So most kids they respond to incentives where it's like praise feels good, getting yelled at feels bad.
True.
Kids bad, you yell at them and they're like, well, I didn't feel so good. But some people are made of sterner stuff in our family, and some of them are absolutely immune to punishment. And so for that, what they economics doc, you alter the monetary supply to where it's like, okay, that means you have to double the amount of compliments, and the new punishment is 2 question marks. And that's the way it is. The internet is like that at all times.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the healthiest I've ever been, well, I mean, in general, and this goes all the way back to like the very, very early days of our show, but Ryan Connolly of Film Riot, I remember one time I ran into him, and when we both lived in Florida, and he was like, man, you were so smart to be mean to people on the internet.
Right out of the gate.
Like right out of the gate. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, yeah, that was definitely a plan.
Oh my God.
But it was like, he's like,
It was like, because you have no reputation to lose. Like,
or no. The
default-
reputation I have
Right.
is that I mean.
Right.
And so if somebody says something I don't like, and I'm like, hey, shut up, you fucking idiot, you
Yep.
dumb piece of shit, then they're like, that's so great, Shuri yelled at me.
Yep.
Because I did the thing that they know me for. Like,
They're like, oh shit, he did it.
Yeah, I
He's
did-
like,
I did the
fuck
thing.
you in the face.
Yeah.
So we should all be negative.
well, no, I mean, like,
Look, if the commenters are going to treat us like we're not really humans, then guess how that knife cut.
Yeah.
Except for the beautiful patrons at patreon.com/greatnight.
Yeah.
Those are the people who get an extra episode of The Bones, the bonus podcast, the real work.
which we'll be doing in like 8
in
hours.
12 hours, we'll be doing The Bones. It's going to be
So you're
great.
gonna get back
Which
to
means,
back.
Yeah. Yeah, no, well, I have one in the public-facing feed and then one in the...
One in the chamber.
Yep. Yep.
Chamber?
Yep.
Chamber?
Yep. It's a fart joke.
Chamber pop?
One in the Pol Pot.
Pol Pot.
Pol Pot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Pol Pot is?
Okay. No.
Okay.
And also unsync. That's weird.
That was weird. But even weirder that they don't teach kids about Pol Pot.
Yeah. He is the real Hitler. Well,
Yeah.
I should have said that. That came out wrong.
No.
Comments. Attack him.
Well, it's not politically, like, it's unambiguous.
Well, are you like apologizing to Pol Pot?
No.
Then, like, I mean, he wasn't Hitler. Like,
Well, no. I just
I
realized
mean, he didn't
that-
have a Kanye song about him.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Not cool
is-
enough.
Exactly.
Hitler was way cooler.
No, Pol Pot just had
Right.
us name checking him on our podcast
Constantly.
Yes.
Constantly talking about
Is,
Pol
is
Pot.
he a guy or a thing?
He's a guy.
He's a guy. He
Okay.
had a genocide.
He a very, very bad genocide.
Very
that's
bad.
very
Where?
well documented.
We know it. We know it very clearly.
Okay, well, you just
The
see-
thing about it is that we know it so well that we think it's gauche that we
it's
would
straight
say.
up. We're
Yeah.
honestly kind
Yeah.
of offended. Not to make you a straw Pol Pot,
Yeah.
but it's like it's a little bit offensive that you don't already know.
You should really know.
Right.
I mean, I think you
And
should
we're not
really
just
know.
Okay.
cover
yeah.
it up because we're ignorant.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you say
we
so.
know.
Oh,
Right.
we know.
It's in
Cambodia.
Cambodia.
The killing
Cambodia,
fields.
yes.
There was an Oscar for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
An Oscar for the genocide?
It was that
for the
good.
movie about the genocide.
It was a
Right.
different
I
time.
feel like
It
that
was a
was a
different time.
movie? Okay.
It was a
Yeah.
different time they gave
It's weird
Oscars
when
to
you say it out
genocides.
loud
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
It is weird they keep making movies about genocides.
They,
I'm sick of it.
Yeah?
I'm over it. I know.
So
I'm,
you say
I'm
no
over
more Transformers movies.
sequels. I'm over everything.
Sequels.
Can we just be original, guys? I know you can do it, guys. And all this, I feel like we're pouring so much money into the
I agree.
sequel of a movie.
It's such bullshit. It's fucking hackneyed nonsense.
like,
I liked Happy Gilmore too.
Oh, was it good? Okay, so Happy Gilmore 2, I found out
I was
that it was
mostly just trying to make a punchline, but I did like it.
Oh, okay. Well, so what's funny is
I didn't know
I
you'd take it seriously.
pulled up.
really? I might have to watch it.
So the Reputation, and this is way outside baseball. Like I have no idea what it's like in the inner circle, but by all accounts, part of the reason that we get such a mixed lot from Adam Sandler is that he's a healthy person who understands that it's important to have a good time at your job, and so people love to work on his movies, and if they turn out good, then great, that's fine. But that's not really his goal. So when Happy Gilmore, I really dug that movie. And so I wanted the sequel to be good. I was like, oh, please don't be a phoned-in job. So I pull up Rotten Tomatoes, and it's barely over the fresh line, 65% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I'm like...
Which for Happy Gilmore 2 is fucking...
you stole the punchline?
Yeah.
Because I went and looked, and Happy Gilmore 1, 65 on Rotten Tomatoes. So if you like the first one, the second one is more of the same.
No, the second one is... it's a gags a minute. So the script was like written to the point where it's like there's a lot of visual gag, there's a lot of sight gags. Like they're trying for jokes, and many of them land. It's if you don't like golf, and I don't, then I think you're missing some of the like.
Okay, just lit a campfire.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I think you're missing some of it, and then also. There are a cajillion cameos. Like cameos on cameos on cameos. Any random like bit part that they're lingering on for too long, it's because they're dating Taylor Swift. Like that's why this person is in the movie for longer than they would be otherwise. But that being said, it was funny. I had food poisoning and I watched it and I laughed.
So hard.
Wait, you have food poisoning?
I did last week.
Wait, from food, obviously. Dr. Brian, PhD here. Did you know the number one cause of food poisoning is food?
Dr. Brian, MD. He's also a police doctor. Brian Brushwood, police doctor.
Sir, there's a live food poisoning in progress. Where? McDonald's. Sir, what are you doing?
My job is done here. Police
like,
doctor.
Listen, what is the cause of all this embezzlement? I believe it's food poisoning. Look at all this food everywhere. Yeah, another one in the bank. The food bank.
Yeah.
Homeless people are the healthiest people because they don't eat food. Nope.
All right.
Okay.
Let's give him a
Defund the police doctors.
Okay. All right. Apparently that was the line.
Let's give this guy an Oscar.
Yep.
Did you see Fantastic Four?
No. I can't leave my house.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That's the biggest problem about new movies.
I don't see what the
is
big
that
deal
I can't leave my house.
No, I mean, look, I watched a documentary.
But I watched Happy Gilmore 2 immediately when it was uploaded because it was in my house.
Right.
Okay, well, I mean, we watched a documentary, and the Fantastic Four take their baby everywhere. They fight Galactuses with it, and
I know.
It's no big deal.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I've read the spoilers of the script, so I know what happens, but
Yeah,
I'm
what do you
excited
mean?
to see it.
What about you? Do you have a review?
I was confused on why Invisible Girl was mogging me the whole time. She was like, anytime she was doing anything, I was like, okay, like whatever. But it was fun, I guess.
What is mogging?
Mogging is like whatever face she was doing. It's like trying to look
Like
perfect.
mewing?
Yeah, it's something like it's trying to look better than the person in
Yeah.
front of you, and you're like serving.
aspiring
It's
to be
serving
above their
face.
No, by the way, fucking Gen Z has like 17 words for showing
everything.
off.
Yeah.
No, just for showing off.
This is
like,
true.
There's
This
like
is true.
17. It's like aura farming, mogging, mewing. There's like like the way that fucking Eskimos have 17 words for snow.
Yes.
Like Gen Z has 17 words for showing off.
Yes,
it's all
dude.
the only thing that we would say is, "Hey, fuck you, show off." Like they've got fucking a million different ways to
also,
describe it.
We're such dipshits. We had to bake the definition into the word. Hey, fuck you, show off. What is show off?
Oh my gosh. I think like my only review was that's actually spoilers. So I'll just say
we can declare a spoiler alert here.
No,
Spoilers.
no, I don't want a spoiler alert.
you don't
no.
want a spoiler?
No, it
Okay,
just
this
came
is
out fucking.
This is the take back the spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
we don't. I'm gonna say no. I'm just It was a movie.
Thank God you didn't
I guess-
inherit your father's disease, by the way. Just fucking
Yes, don't worry, because
just yelling
I have-
spoilers.
He just blasts on. This is how he introduces a movie. He just tells me the plot, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, this movie's called Show Off. It's about.
what is it about? I just don't
nobody
know.
knows.
No, my favorite thing about your dad spoiling a movie is when he starts it with, and this isn't a spoiler, but the main character dies.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then having to watch the whole movie with Invisible Girl mocking me, like looking up at her
yeah, there it
while
is.
she's warped into the freaking sky because for some reason, instead of choosing, because, okay, you can't handle not being in the middle of the theater. So no matter what seat it is, it has, if it's the very front where she's
just wanted the
literally
family
warped
to
in front
sit
of you,
together.
it has to be in the front. But there were 5 seats off to the left, but it was in the back. And you were like, not good enough. You have to be in the middle at the very front. And I knew that everyone could hear our conversations and they probably thought we were weird and strange for being at the very front. I just felt...
I loved it, man. It was like being a kid again. Like that's how I saw
The neck crane. Yeah.
And it's like in an IMAX, it was big enough that like if something happened on the left side of the screen, you had to turn over and look at that part. And then
that's Pedro Pascal's nuts.
I know. Well, and also they when Galactus was on screen, they had they wanted to show his scale, so they had little tiny dots, but they were in IMAX dots, so they were high enough fidelity that I'm like, man, those are some very tiny humans all the way up there. Galactus is very large. My nuts went back into my body. I'm a child again.
But something
So
I
you
really...
liked it?
Yeah.
What I
You really
did
liked it?
enjoy... What I did
that
enjoy...
versus Superman.
Oh, this by a million.
Fantastic Four by a mile.
Yeah, yeah. Mainly,
So Marvel's back.
yeah. I'll tell you what. It's tough to know how much I was just pleased that because the bar is pretty low for a Fantastic Four movie. You know,
Yeah.
I was pleased that
Because they
finished
fucked it up fucking
a million times,
4 times.
Yeah. So part of it was that. Part of it also was it's just this melange of so many little style things. Like I want to read a book where they trace the inspiration for each of these retro 1960s.
The movie was very beautiful. It was great.
It was neat. And
That's the reason why you get the WandaVision guy to do it, because that was also so detail oriented.
Yeah.
But also, it's like
Time-wise.
I was having so much fun that you don't notice. You're like, wait a minute. So on this Earth, the planet is in a police state ruled over by
The Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, and they just decide you're a criminal, and then they defeat you. And even if you try to hide under the earth,
Yeah, they're
they
like
come down,
dictators.
and then right?
Yes.
But they're also
I did read one review that was like, there's a more interesting movie about this world that they just kind of gloss over.
I mean, I think we're gonna get a Mole Man movie.
That's the thing is the dictator part is what I wanted to get into, but that's spoilers. So
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of had a bad ethical reason at the beginning, and then none of the people could vote on it or decide anything because these superheroes would obliterate them because it's their baby. So it's like whatever. And then later they like throw in some other good reasons, and you're like, okay, well, like that makes more sense. You should have started off with that because they went really hard on like their first reason why they did what they did,
But
and it was like you can't do anything.
Yeah,
But
about
that's
that.
kind of the like golden age storytelling thing, though, and that's I think why I really liked it when I read the reviews was that's what those stories were. The stories were like, hey, the smartest man on Earth solved Earth.
But
we
they
should
aren't
all
the
be
smartest.
very
They
excited.
just are mutants. They just can
Well,
move
no, but
weird.
Reed Richards is like the smartest guy.
It's-
He invented the thing that makes everybody give up their armies, right?
Oh, my jam's on. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. she did inherit the Sugar Ray gene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just because of our Vegas trip, and you were like just
Yeah.
playing it. I was like, you know what, this is kind of banger.
Yeah, it is.
But I was just kind of like pissed off for like half the movie at the beginning because I was like, why do they just get to decide what is like if the blah 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 happens?
Well, what is your favorite superhero movie?
That's a really good question.
Nailed it.
Okay, wait, superhero movie like Marvel or like someone with powers
Someone
and
with
anime?
powers. Yeah.
Oh my God! Please watch my Mob Psycho 100. It's so good.
Oh God, none of the fucking weird cartoons.
Oh, wait,
Okay,
we
I
do need
said
to watch-
anime, and you said yes.
What's the?
Oh, no, I thought you
what's
said
the
Marvel.
K-pop Demon
Yeah.
Hunter. Can we watch that one?
I already did.
Oh.
You're late to the party.
How was it?
It was good. It's not good as Megamind, but it was by the same guy, so it does have that funny sauce. It was pretty. It was
Funny
fun.
sauce.
Yeah, it was funny. I
Right.
mean, I had a good time. I was talking with one of my friends about it. I said, and they made a good point. They were like, I just feel like it wasn't long enough because there was so much lore and it was like interesting, and I wanted to know more about it, but they they had to really, like movies are like 3 hours now. I feel like they could have taken their time. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's
Taking
animated.
More time on
More
which
time.
one?
Like, I'm not usually the one who's like, oh, I want the movie to be longer. But that one had like a lot of lore. I mean, I'd be willing if they made it a show. I feel like that would make more sense for the kind of plot that it had.
Again, this is which one?
This is K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah.
fucking onomatopoeia didgeridoo. It's
so
fucking.
many
It's
people have been talking
19.
about the
It's
name.
been on for 17 years. It's
Yes.
got 400 fucking episodes, and yeah,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
anime people, Jesus,
Oh, whatever.
fucking scourge. This is the reason why America's in the state.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, but Mob Psycho has a really good. It's got a good story, and it's a kid with powers. It's good. It's good. It's my favorite superhero story.
All right. Yeah. Well, I
Okay.
regret
You
asking
did
that
ask.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
asked a
You want to know what?
question.
Yeah, I should
You know
have
what?
kicked
The
myself
answer
in
to
my own
question
nuts.
isn't working for me. That's,
Yeah.
that's a comment I just wrote. In
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think the lipstick worked.
You don't think it worked? Oh, you're
Retroactively.
making fun of me.
Time traveling asshole. I did it. I invented a time machine.
Right.
Traveling asshole.
That was
His
actually
face
me.
was dumb.
I go back to the grassy knoll. Doc! Oops! Fuck that up!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's my new limited series for Amazon. Time traveling asshole.
Yeah. Sounds like it will work out.
I do really want to see. I might actually leave my house for Naked Gun. Because
Okay.
Naked Gun
Are
looks
you bothered-
fucking hilarious.
Are you bothered at all that the creators of the real Naked Gun are not at all pleased, or they think it's
the
bad?
Zuckers?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
Now, keep in mind, you're placing your trust in Seth MacFarlane, who has a spotty track record.
I'm putting my faith in Akiva Schaffer from The Lonely Island, who has directed a lot of funny shit. And also, like, every fucking clip I've seen from the movie is
that's
a
the real-
fucking is like a killer, hilarious sight gag.
Yeah.
That I'm like, yep, like I'm fucking all in.
You're like
76-year-old Liam Neeson, fucking Pamela Anderson with no makeup. Like, I'm fucking in for all of it.
I mean, that ultimately is all that really matters. Is like, so the whole movie is this. All right, I would like to buy a ticket to your movie. This metaphor is called the actual thing.
There was a clip I saw where Pamela Anderson, the femme fatale, and she's like at Frank Drebin's home, and Frank Drebin's wife has died, and he's like, well, yeah, you know, it hasn't been the same since she's passed. And it's like, oh, well, I'm so sorry, and then he's like, it basically turns into a thing about like past, as in she was a quarterback and she was gonna get drafted in the NFL, and and like Pamela Anderson's like, oh yeah, well she sounds like a saint, and he's like, or a dolphin or a Bengal. We just really wanted some kind of attention. Yeah, I don't know. That's like the kind of shit where I'm like, fucking, let's go. I don't know. Like funny comedy that isn't just.
Are there any big movies left in the summer that we're waiting on now?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that was pretty much like Superman and Fantastic Four were the two big ones. I think Naked Gun's only on the radar because it sounds like or the reviews are really good, so it's like it's apparently a good movie, or at least like it's gonna try to do good for a comedy because comedies don't actually make money.
Yeah. What did you ever finish Far Cry 3, Josie?
Oh my gosh, let me tell you about Far Cry 3. All right, are you okay with a little hate? Because I know you love it.
What?
Damn.
Hey man, look, Far Cry 3 was just the right.
Don't make him agree about the lipstick.
Okay. So here's the thing. I will start with the positive. Driving cars is awesome.
Yep.
I love it. It's just like GTA. I'm just going and I'm running over people. It's so fun, and I'm going up a hill because they aren't realistic, and it's awesome. The plot is kind of going in one ear out the other. It's kind of like they're just telling me everything.
Yeah.
Like there's absolutely no show. It's all tell. And I keep comparing it to The Last of Us, so it's like not fair to it.
Oh my God! Yeah,
And
no,
I should not be doing that.
Don't compare
Well,
it
the
to-
reason I was
it's like,
comparing-
I went on to Cyclone, and I was comparing it to Great Expectations.
Well, the
It's
reason
nowhere
I
near
was
the same.
comparing it is because you have like 200 hours in that game. It's like 19-hour game.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well this has got to be good, but it
Well,
was
there may be a couple days of leaving it on and getting distracted because, like, if you're in a menu, it continues to clock those hours. But
Yes.
also, I definitely fully completionist. Like, I crafted everything and defeated every hideout and all that stuff.
yeah.
That was the right one at the right time for me.
Yeah. It makes me laugh a lot though. So I played it actually today and I was laughing really hard and running people over. It was fun.
This sounds healthy.
Because that's that car shit, you know?
Car
Shit,
Exactly.
man, I feel like I gotta. Here, I don't know what song I started playing. Let's see if it's the ending. Nope, that's the beginning. We just began the show. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're ending the show now. All right. There we go. Good. Now it's less loud. Hey, man, what did we learn this week, Josie?
We learned about car shit.
No, you gotta mention
And
Yeah.
my band is I'm having an album release party, Almost a Girl Band, at Stubbs Barbecue on August 1st, this Friday.
And the album is called,
It's called Needle and Thread. So
and it's available.
it's available on Spotify, anywhere you stream your music, or YouTube and stuff like that. So, yeah.
There we go. Almost a girl band.
Almost a Girl Band.
For that.
Oh, yeah.
We learned that we learned some car shit.
Yep.
We learned that $3 part can become $500. Mm-hmm. We learned
Inflation. Thanks, Biden.
we learned that it's hot out. It's gonna be a scorcher. The low temperature is 77 all week.
And it's hot, too.
Yeah, that's pretty hot. 1,000-yard stare. We taught about Pol Pot.
Yep. We taught Pol Pot.
We taught Pol Pot.
Okay.
Took
You
a
taught
straw
him?
Pol Pot.
Yeah, we did. A lot of people don't. History doesn't recognize that.
Yeah.
Right,
But
right.
we did. We're not proud of it. But we all have to bear our crosses.
Right, right.
Yeah.
we
It was mostly just letters.
what? All right.
No, I like this lore. We should keep it going.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
personally
We'll
educated
see you
Pol
next
Pot.
Tuesday.
Dying a fire.
Shine on, you crazy diamonds.
It's been a great night.
Quick catchphrase.
Yay.